the moment she said, "Do you mind if I change my clothes right in your presence?" Something struck my mind. I was like, no, this question is not common. Nah. It was like, Joyce, I never knew you were this nice. I said, I want to know now. I want to know. I started to blur. So I then like waited for the 30 minutes on her drip. Then I took her car and her car carry go market. So by the time I got to the market, I no can't cook with my mama. Tell me to make her cook. I had to make something much more faster, so I'll be able to get done and rush back to check up on her. Don't tell me I'm nice. I beg, I don't hear. Don't tell me I'm nice. I already know I'm nice. Okay, so the moment I came home, I started to make, and her car carry come out also. So I started to make the food. It was so fast for me, and the moment I was done, I had to still dish from my own pot. Then I took to this girl, all right, to the hospital. And by the time I got there, she was already asleep. So I had to sit there, I was pressing my phone, waiting for her to wake up. All right. So the moment she woke up, she saw me, she was like, I never knew you were gonna come back. I said, nah. Philanthropy is for a reason. I know what I want and I get what I want. All right. Guys, I didn't have this girl for any payback. I did it because this is me. This is typical me. So the moment she woke up, I gave her the food. She complimented my cooking. And hey, I'm a good cook. Don't say otherwise. I'm a freaking good cook. Don't come and be telling me it's only what I know how to boil. I cook for a living. So after she was done eating my food, the nurse said, okay, the doctor said, okay, she can go now. Then tomorrow only bring her for her injection that will take only 3 days. I was like, okay, that's on me. All right. So she made payment. She did never allow me. If she had given me this side of, I don't really have money, I would have made the payment myself. Philanthropy is for a reason. When I need to forget that part, jigger. So before I knew it, she had already made transfer and I drove her back home. Just because she is not feeling fine and she is in a healing process, I had to, come inside the house with her. Like I had to, walk into her apartment together with her and stayed with her for a minute. Now, this is the part where I realized that this girl was into girls. Was the moment we walked into the apartment, she shut her door by herself because at that point she had regained strength. So the moment we walked into the door, this girl shut the door and said to me, Joyce, can I hug you? I said, you've been saying thank you whilst we're coming from the hospital down to this place. So don't worry, I know you're already grateful. She said no, that she just want to hug me. I said, get hug, not the pass. Come on, hand. You get? I was like, sure, you can hug me. Then she came and she gripped me. The moment she hugged me, and she started to whisper to my ear, I don't understand. She said, thank you so much. You are the best. I love you. That word was a bit itchy to my ear. I was like, this is not common. Because girls want to know, but they say, babe, thank you, God. Now God will bless you. But she said in a very romantic way, she said, I love you. So I tried hugging her, but I may not be like at the form, jigger. The moment I hugged her back, she was like, Joyce, why do I suddenly feel so safe in your arms? Nibo. Now so I released the hand. I said, never, nah, don't go there. So those were the warning signs, but I didn't really put much focus. So when she was done hugging me, she was like, she needs to lie down and sleep. Okay. I was like, okay, I need to go back to my apartment and wait for my parents to return. She was like, no, that's not what she meant. What she meant was that I should come and, cuddle her to sleep. Upon the hospital with me carry you go that. She said, let me put it the way she put it. That girl, she has these very tiny eyes and these very cool lips. So when she's talking, you lose focus staring at her face because they are too fine. You get? She said, Joyce, how about you just please cuddle me? I just want to sleep. I want to relax my head. I said, what makes you think I can cuddle you? She said I should come of it, that she knows my kind. To me, I was like, I know say she knows I'm a philanthropist. Now, why she say I know your kind? But I thought wrong. When I looked at her face, I was like, how do you mean by you know my kind? She said, Joyce, while I was at the hospital, I saw how you held my hand. Then I was sleeping, but I was not deep asleep. You were rubbing my hand some type of way, even whilst you were helping me, walk into the house and walk out of the house. The way you held me, you were just too soft. The way you communicated to me, you didn't do it as if you were just any kind of person. You communicated to me like a very sweet person. Like I felt your voice, I felt your words, I felt your feelings. Like I felt your hands on my body. I said, baby girl, you are thinking so wrong. You are in the wrong box. You need to come out. Everything I did earlier was that was typical me. There was any strings attached to it, any emotion attached to it. Before I was done, this girl kissed me. I was like, why would you do that? He said, this is what I'm saying. I just kissed you. You did not even slap me. The moment I wanted to get the facts, and you just proved me wrong. I said, why you all up in my head? Why you accusing me wrongly? What? She said, Joyce, every other normal person would have reacted badly, like trying to slap me, trying to push me, trying to walk out. But this is just this saying, why would you do that? In a very cool tone. I was like, damn it, this girl, damn it. I said, for how long have you been monitoring me in this compound? She said, forever. Since the day she came into this compound that I greeted her rudely was the day she knew that, yeah, you're bad. Hey! So at that point, the whole thing was a bit choky. The environment was becoming, I wouldn't say toxic, but it was becoming unbearable for me. Now it looks like, being caught in the act. The environment was giving, she don't catch you, you need to leave, don't get too comfortable anymore. And I said to her, I'll be leaving now. And she said, please don't leave. Please don't leave. It's like, I'm so sorry, but I have to go. I have to go. It was really fun, staying with you, having you as a company. But I will have to go back to my apartment. But best believe I'm going to check up on you, I promise. She was like, okay, Jess, how about we do this? I was like, do what? She said, how about you visit me later at night? By that time, I'll be awake and I'll be waiting for you. I said, why are you giving me this timing as if there is anything going to happen? Why are you saying by that time I'll be awake waiting for you? It's sounding somehow. She was like, let's just come around, please. I want you to talk to my sister. I want her to appreciate you for helping me. That was the only word she used gets me with that. That's the only word she used gets me. I was like, okay, I'm going to respect your elder sister's call. I'll come. She was like, making 9 p.m. I said, it's fine. I will. So I left the house. I left her apartment, back to my apartment. Take up to like 30 to 45 minutes. My parents got back. I contacted me, said they go video. I was like, why are you guys about leaving me in a platter of opportunity now? Because no one is going to be checking up on me. I'm not going to sneak out of the house. Now I'll have to majestically walk into this girl's house. But best believe, before I left there, I asked her, what's your name? And she just told me her name is Joy. I said, you cannot be bearing my name. I'm not. And for real, her name is Joy. Like, not really my name. So mine is Joyce, but her name is Joy. So later at night, my parents left for video pretty early. I don't know. They said they want to go pick a friend. When I was done relaxing, I then had my bath. I just wore my regular night because, come on, I was just going downstairs neighborhood, same compound. Do you get my point? So I just wore my regular night short and the normal night short 2-piece. So the moment I was ready, I then went downstairs, walked straight to her apartment. I never knock. It looked like she's been waiting for me, like she's been scouting out for me through the window. I just heard someone say, the door is not locked, just open and enter. Then I opened the door and I walked in. Now, Shebi, I'm only going to see someone who is recovering from an ailment. I was going there to, not sympathize, but, just check up on a sick person who's on recovery process and come back. But the moment I opened the door, I saw a different thing entirely. What was the different thing? I saw some roses on the floor. One section had this empty 2 glasses with a wine. Then the AC was on. You know me with AC now, cool environment and nice interiors. Then the TV was on. The soundtrack was giving this very slow song. Then the almighty lady who is supposed to be sick, probably on her pajamas, was now on a very nice dress. Then I just looked at the door again. I was like, Joy, don't you think I'm in the wrong house? She said, no, that she just want to host me. Why you want to host me? What time did you have to get the roses, set the wine, set the table? But I don't know. She was like, how about you stop complaining and come and have your seat? Just because I just want to act like a very strong girl, I had to like pick a seat and just place my peaceful self there on the chair. She was like, thank you so much for honoring my invitation. I was like, is today your birthday? She said no. So what's up with the whole... I don't know. This is a normal thing I do for people. She said no, that she didn't take it as normal. To her, she took it as something extraordinary, something really beautiful. Like those times I was with her in the room, helped her dress up, took her to the hospital, bought food for her, bring her back, stay with her. That it was a memorable, day for her, and she really would want us to celebrate together. I was like, okay, fine. Can we have the wine? One thing thing about me taking wine, not like I'm not a fan for wine, but wine makes me act so slow. If I take a wine now, if I take anything that has to do with red wine, I'm always very slow. I'm very demure. She poured some into the cup. She then gave me the glass. She took hers. She poured into the both glasses, and we started to drink and we started gisting. Then I was like, "Do you know your medication?" She was like, "Scrap that." I said, "Hello." So we're just vibing together. Like it was, I won't lie to you, it was a memorable night for me too, because she started playing songs that I love to vibe to. It now looked like we were in a club. We sing, we vibed, we laughed like we've known each other for the longest. All right. So after about 1 hour 30 minutes, I was like, I need to go. I have a Netflix movie I need to watch. She was like, I don't understand. We're in the same compound. Tell me the title. I'll put it here and watch it together. I was like, no. I need to go. I want to go back to my space. She then stood up and was like, Joyce, I've noticed that you don't like me. Now, this girl started to play the victim card on me. So she was like, Joyce, I've just been perceiving that you don't like my kind of person. I might not be that kind of friend you need. Maybe I'm not rich, but the girl is rich. But when you just want to talk to someone that is emotional appeal, you just want to like get into me with words. So like, I might not be rich as you want. I might not be fine. I might not. I know you met me in an awkward way when I wasn't feeling fine, but she started, playing those victim cards on me. Then I stood up. I was like, why are you doing this? Why? What's your game? She was like, Joyce, you can't even look into my eyes. You can't look at my face. Why are you talking to me looking up on my head? I was like, Joy, this is me. I'm looking to your eyes. What do you want me to do with your eyes? She was like, fine. If you like me, if you like my person, look at my face, look into my eyes. That wasn't common. That wasn't regular. I already know she was headed somewhere. But I decided to play along just to know the exact thing all of the time she talked about hugging me. I only had this speculation. I only instigated it. Like, I only had it in mind. Like, what if I think she is? I wasn't certain. Do you get? So she's saying, look into my eyes if you're not avoiding me. That was me having the opportunity to find out the real person she is at that time. Then I looked into her eyes. I was like, this is me looking into your eyes. And she said, what did you see? I said, I see a very beautiful, hardworking lady. I see someone who is trying to get better, get stronger. She then laughed. She said, look at it again. I said, stop playing that on me. Damn it, stop. She then said, Joyce, I know you can't see anything through my eyes, but what I see through your eyes, I see a place of peace. I see comfort. I see love. But let me tell you the truth, Joyce. I know you like my person, but you're fighting it. I said, I fight nothing. I like you quite all right, but it's just you. Nothing more, nothing less. She was like, you're going to make me cry. You're making me emotional. Why are you driving me away? Why are you not bringing me closer? Why are you saying hurtful words to me? At that point, I wasn't having it anymore. I was in between getting angry and in between just walking out aggressively, because you can't come and be like, what kind of emotional bullying is that? You're bullying me emotionally, saying things I'm not even thinking about. I got so upset. I was like, Joe, I think I should just take my leave. She said, go. It's okay, fine, leave. I know you don't like me, leave. Like, you know what? I don't like it when someone is trying to make me feel like I'm not that person. Or I don't like it when someone is trying to play on my intelligence. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Just because this girl wanted to get words out of my mouth, as well as action out of my body, I decided to play my tone so she could dance. All right? Then I looked at her and I asked her, Joy, look at me. Focus on me. Face me. Look at me. Just look at my face. She was a little bit tense because my tone of voice changed drastically. Like it went from here to here. She was like, why are you asking me to look at you? I said, look at my face, look into my eyes. Because you cannot tell the gamer what to do. The moment she looked into my eyes, I then said, what do you want? And she said, oh my God, you're making me scared. I'm a bit tense. Why are you looking at me that way? I'm a gamer. You don't call me and try to, drop my egos down. She was like, no, I don't really want anything from you, but I just want you to hug me. The moment she said it, I hugged her. That I made sure my grip on her was not fair enough. Like I hugged her. Like I gripped her so tightly. I was like, is that all you want? She was like, no, but she doesn't know. Then I got to work. Like I gave her Fast and Furious was learning compared to what I gave her. I was giving, she was responding. I was sending the message, she was decoding. That was mutual understanding. Then in between, I was like, why were you pretending all along? Why were you stressing me? Come clean and tell me this is what you want. Do you get my point? She was like, oh my God, Jess, I'm so sorry. I gave her a resounding action. And when we were done, I was like, anytime you want to do something, I love people to act like a legend, not acting too childish. You want this and you're going through another route. When I was done with that girl that pretty night, she sweated. Hence, she was on medication. She know well, but she sweated. I made sure that the four corner of her house heard my sound and felt my presence. After which we were done, I then turned to her and said, so this is who you are, and you've been pretending all along. She said, no, I've not been pretending. I've been trying to study your kind of person. She said, most times I'm in the compound, she's always through, she's always peeped through the window to look at me, to admire me. I say, are you serious? For over 4 to 6 months? You know why? You're really buckler. You are a freaking buckler. I don't buckle things for long. If I want something, I freaking go for it. I know not everyone knows the best way to go for stuff, but I do. And if you want to learn, you register. So after everything, we then exchanged numbers, and that was that for that. I went back to my room, and best believe I went back to my room around 3 a.m. 3 a.m. How that happened, I don't know. I went back 3 a.m. Okay. And ever since then, we've been talking. All right. Now, do you know one thing? I don't like comfort shit. I don't like dealing things at my reach, within my reach. Is the fact that she's mostly at home. She works from home. She's a career woman, right? She's a career lady. She's a very hardworking lady. I'm also a career person. I'm a hardworking lady. I work. All right. But the fact that if I want to go to her house, I don't need to take transportations. I don't need to lie to my parents. It's just within my reach. It's too crazy for me. I don't know. But I'm just trying, all right? But ever since then, the only thing we do, we just talk. Sometimes I go to her house. Now we don't do anything crazy. Just hug, do the kissing stuff, eat, and come back. So most times my parents are not around. She's always at my apartment. She's always in my apartment. We just talk. It don't pass like that. But the thing is, it's just too easy for me. I don't like easy games. I love hard games. Something I need to strive, calculate, plan, take the freaking risk. But this particular one, I get not to take any risk. It's just walk up past interval. Guys, I'm gonna be giving you the update. So Joy and I were planning a sleepover at her place. All right, we just want to do something a bit weird, not really weird, like a bit much more risky. Like I said earlier, I know you like something we don't do risky, so I just want to scout out for where I could sneak out of the house, to her house over the night and know what we can be able to achieve. Sitting together with your fellow gender, planning out the way forward of the country is one major thing everyone should do. So what you just want to try